In this video, I'm just going to show you how to make an animated GIF from a video that you've recorded on your phone. So here's a sample of the video that I am going to use. I'm going to import that into Photoshop to distribute to different layers so I can use the time frame animation. So I'm going to go to File, Import, Video Frames to Layers. Pick out the video that I'm going to import. In this case, it's this one. From here, you have a couple of considerations to look at. So you could import the entire video or selected range. And the selected range are using these clips down the bottom to clip the video and shorten it. So if you have any, introduction at the start that was a bit wobbly or at the end and you want to get rid of it, you can do that now using this. Because this is coming from a video camera that records at maybe 25, 30 frames per second. If this animation is 7 seconds long, if it's 30 frames a second, that would be 210 layers in total for this. So you should limit this to maybe every other frame or a smaller section from this. So if I limited it to every second frame, that would still give me 105 layers, which is a huge amount for this kind of animation. So I maybe limit this to 5 or 6 frames. So every 5th or 6th frame, and make it into a frame animation. And I'm going to import the entire clip, which is okay. And Photoshop is going to import this and have it set up as a frame animation already. So I've got now 40 frames. So that means I've got 40 different layers from that 7-second video. And then Photoshop has already set up all of the animation for you. So it's not like when you were making the animated GIF from scratch where you needed to manually turn these on and off. Photoshop has already set that up for you. So in frame 2, only frame 2 is visible. Frame 3, only layer 3 is visible. Frame 4, only layer 4 is visible, and so on. And it's also adjusted the time for you as well. So if I click on play, it's going to play it in a very similar speed to the video that it was recorded at. You can, of course, adjust the speed of the play rate. So select all of the frames. So select the first or the last one and hold Shift, select them all. And then you can, in the bottom right-hand corner, again, of each frame, you can adjust the frame timing. So if you wanted these to be faster or slower, at the moment it's 0.03 of a second, so it's quite fast. I could adjust that to a 10th of a second and then just give it a play and see how that affects it. When you're happy with the timing and the order and you want to export it, again, go to File, Export, Save for Web Legacy, and then you're going to export this as a GIF. So make sure GIF option is selected. Under the preset, it's going to be 128 colors dittered, and then you're going to change those colors up from 128 to 256 here. And then again, because this came from a source from a video, this is already at high definition. So this is huge for this kind of animation. This is full screen size. And you might want to reduce this down to something a little bit more manageable. So I could reduce it down to the maximum width or height to about 600 pixels, and then choose Save. And that's going to export the actual GIF that you can play from this. It's going to ask you where you want to save it. Just going to save it in here. And then you can give that a little preview. So in your Explorer, so you can see how it looks.